It's 420, baby. Spark it up. Smoke a joint. Just kidding. Neither of us get high. What you like? I said, spark it up.
Spark it up, baby. Also,
Smoke
that's
a
the
joint.
second time Dipper has said that. This week on the podcast, we talk about the Big Dipper dating show and why he sent some contestants home. And then halfway through, I realized that they probably are going to listen to this, and I got very uncomfortable.
So if you were on the dating show, we're about to do round by round recap of what you did on the show. And if you weren't, hopefully this makes you want to go and find the on-demand link that we will be posting later, and you can watch it because we had a great time, and
it was very fun.
International Zoom date pretty soon. We also talk about your favorite singer,
Jessie J. One more. No.
And you know it's launch week. It's launch week over here on Mom. So make sure if you haven't yet checked out "Wanna Be on Top," hosted by Shea Coulee. Get into that with Raja.
Oh, baby, I love Raja. She's got some amazing stories. And it's 420, so you know Raja's going to be down.
Oh, yeah. Spark it up. Spark it up.
Spark it up. Does she get high when she's recording? Oh, actually, yes. I've listened to an episode where she smokes in the middle of it.
Enjoy the show.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. We can do it like a mandem.
Hey.
We can do it like a mandem.
Sugar.
Faggot, fire through the sky.
Let me do the intro. Our
Okay.
number is 213-536. Or we can do it like Jessie J. Our number is 213-536-9180.
Our
Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. And now on with the show. Are you ready for some sloppy fucks, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you dirty little fucks? My name is Big Dipper. That trash hoe over there is Meatball. And welcome back to the show. It's a Tuesday, and the real day and time is Meatball. Saturday, 2:14 p.m.
April 17th at 2:14 p.m.
How are you feeling?
After... I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit more. We just recorded with Tia. After talking to her, now I'm less hungover.
You're a little more evened out.
Yeah, because I was really just screaming during that one. I was giving it hell.
Now, we are going to talk about the dating show, which we did yesterday, but...
Firstly, I maybe said something very controversial before this episode started, which was, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me, why did Jessie J never blow up? And before you say anything, Big Dip, I'm not talking about her being a millionaire. She clearly has a lot of money. But why? I mean, she went over and did a Chinese reality singing show. Or maybe it wasn't in China. She did a singing competition in Asia where she like basically won because it was like The Voice, but over there. But as an international pop star, she shouldn't be doing that. What I'm saying is she never blew up in the way that like everyone is. She was a #1 recording artist for months on end or something like that. And the only time that she really stepped foot, and I think most people knew about her, was when she did Bang Bang Into the Room. Thoughts?
Jessie J has a net worth of $30 million.
Exactly, and so does Trisha Paytas. But what I'm saying
she
is...
earned several award nominations, 2011 Critics' Choice Brit Award. Okay, she hasn't really crossed over into an American audience. She wrote Party in the USA. Did you know that she wrote Party in the USA?
She wrote a lot of other songs. And
she's written...
before you say anything, I have been a huge fan of Jessie J from back when she used to sit on her bedroom floor and sing to her MacBook Pro. And that was way before. That was when she moved to LA. And that's when she wrote Party in the USA. She's been in the industry for such a long time, but she's wanted to be in the forefront. She's wanted her face to be out there. She isn't as big as an Ariana. She is not a Beyonce. She is not even a Shakira.
Correct. And that is an elite, that's like an elite group. There's like a dozen. There's like a dozen or so that are like the J-Lo, Madonna, Beyonce, Britney, Gaga. Nicki. Even Nicki.
Not even Nicki. I would say.
No, but I mean because everyone else is exclusively singing. Nicki is there and she's a rapper. But Ariana, yes, those girls, and Jessie J has that. But I think there's something about her, and I'm going to be very insane when I say this. I think...
She might be crazy.
Is this wild? The black hair and the bangs held her back from people being like,
what?
I want to bring her into my heart. I do think that. Because let me ask you,
because
Archie Comics?
Quite severe
Archie
Bob.
Comics?
Archibald?
Betty or Veronica?
But don't you... I mean, in the words of Nicki Minaj, I'm known for the Bob. So she...
No, of course. But isn't this crazy? It's like, tell me, she's charming. She's insanely talented. Her voice can do anything. She's had every haircut under the book. But when she came out, her look was distinctively different. It wasn't, Madonna did that hairstyle, but she did it later and it was a transformation. That's how the world met Jessie J.
They met her with a severe haircut, and so now she can't go back. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. Don't you think that's wild? Also, she didn't just go do a reality singing show. She is one of the marquee judges on The Voice everywhere but the United States.
Okay, well, hear me out. Who do you think's more famous, her or Rita Ora?
Jessie J, 100%. 100%.
Who do you think's more famous, Azalea Banks or Jessie J?
Jessie J. Globally, Jessie J.
Did you know I just saw that that Azalea Banks, back in the day when Kandy Muse had just her boy was like the Kevin Nightlife or whatever Instagram, Azalea Banks went on there and would attack Kandy Muse.
So Kandy's used to the internet attacks.
So Kandy Muse, like this was like forever ago when Instagram was like that blue and white and it looked like I just retweeted it, but she was like on there being like, Kandy, you're the fat friend, you're the ugly friend, all your friends are hotter. And then Kandy posted a picture of herself in like the bearded drag back when that was like Kandy's thing. And she was like, you ugly, you look stupid or whatever. And Kandy commented back, good luck with that music career. So then I went online, and I know that followers don't mean anything, but I thought that Azalea Banks would have like 2 million followers.
Oh no.
She has like 700,000. Kandy currently is at 300,000 or something, just over that. I'm like, Kandy is going to eclipse her in Instagram followers, and then it'll just be funny when Kandy's like sicking them on her, being like, you called me fat before, remember? Anyway.
Yeah, Azalea Banks, a while ago, I'm a dedicated listener. My favorite podcast ever, aside from all the ones that I work on, is The Read.
And I love The Read.
Kid Fury, a while ago, decided, they bring up celebrity mess, and basically there's a fine line between acting stupid and then he's put people on his sick and shut in list. And Azalea Banks has been on the sick and shut in list for a while. And Crystal used to always say to Kid Fury, now your friend is out here being crazy, because there was a moment when Azalea Banks and Kid Fury used to exchange pleasantries on the internet.
Yeah.
And like each other. And Crystal would always be like, no, your friend. But ever since they put her on the sick and shut in list, I've sort of watched from afar, but always been like, if a person is unstable and wants to broadcast that to the internet, that's their business.
And that's why I'm here.
Well, and that's why you love Trisha Paytas.
Ooh.
Can we talk about the NFTs?
Oh, because...
what do you know about non-fungible tokens? Because clearly Courtney just discovered them.
Oh, did she? I mean, I have one. Here's what I think.
You have one?
Yes, I released one with HipDot, and then we were going to release more, but then I slowly started reading stuff about it, and I was like, is this scammy? Is this scammery? Because people were like, here's the NFT, and all people were like, yeah, all you have to do is screen record it, and then you own it. So why are you buying it?
Well, because it has to do with the blockchain. So they can screen record it. No one is ever saying that the actual thing that you're selling as the NFT, like the image, is exclusive.
So you're just Venmoing people, basically.
But you also own the an original blockchain, non-reproducible code of that specific digital asset. And that is the thing that they're ascribing value to.
But that's exactly what they're doing. They're ascribing value to
that's the entire
non-fungible thing. So it's
that's the entire
you're
economy,
giving
though.
money. Yes, I know, but like at least
we made up money a while ago. That's what Bitcoin and digital
I know, but at least
cryptocurrency
this is tangible. Like cryptocurrency is like it's tradable. So unless you're going to trade this item that you've assigned a price to,
well, they are, because they're auctioning and then they pivot and then they sell and then they move. They're creating an economy.
you know, I'd like to just keep buying nice things for myself. You know what I'd like to do with $2,000? Buy another motorcycle. You know what I mean?
You want to have another motorcycle?
Yeah, I want to go for rides.
You like to feel the vibration.
Well, the one that we have is very nice, but it is a vintage one, and it is it's got a lot of power, but now I want something that can accelerate a little bit faster.
Oh. You want to get thrown off?
Well, no, I've been thrown off it before.
Really?
Like I've fallen off it like twice.
Let's talk about the dating show. It happened last night.
Oh, baby, we had a good time. Now there was okay. I want to know why everyone in the thing, maybe because I was watching it as it was happening and taking part in it, and so I was like kind of half paying attention to their answers sometimes, but everyone at the end wanted contestant number 1 to win, and he was a front runner from the beginning when he started talking about what he was going to bake you, Miss Ma'am, Miss Ma'am, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah. So for anyone who didn't watch, a couple things. One, we did the dating show. Meatball hosted.
I was wonderful. I was incredible.
Fantastic.
You couldn't even believe how good I was.
We had 5 guests join us who were answering questions, and I was basically whittling down to a final contestant.
And I think I did a pretty good job of selecting people.
You selected great people. The questions were great. We had a really fun time. People watch it. It was a live stream. And then, of course, this morning we wake up and the live stream got taken down because we had the fun idea to play Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
Warner Music Group said, no, ma'am. We're going to take that right from you.
Off of a private YouTube link that, just a couple hundred people had been watching.
That means that, like, Marvin Gaye's estate is huge for them to care that much. Yeah.
Well, so then we sent everyone who bought a ticket a private link to a Vimeo
video of it. So please look out for that. We got a couple messages, actually more than I thought we would get, of people.
Yeah,
being like,
because I think people buy from another time zone, and so they like wake up in the morning and they're like, "Oh, I'll watch it today." Well,
the contestant who won, Martin.
Well, okay, so
all the way from the UK,
isn't that crazy? Manchester.
So you're gonna see him when you're over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a while. We'll probably do a Zoom day. But I had a really good time. It was fun. I turned my screen off so I couldn't see what was happening on the Zoom. And I was just like, it was like listening. It was like listening to our podcast. I didn't.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit mean.
You do? Tell me why.
You were giving notes. I don't know. I think it's sometimes like if I see that someone is nervous or uneasy, I go soft on them, and I'll be like, "Are you nervous because of this?" But you were like, "Listen, you need to get better than more than one word answers." Da, 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 da. And I was like, sometimes people don't respond well to straight up hardcore critique.
That's true. And I did sort of clock that I was doing that at the end. of it.
Maybe at the end of the day, I mean, that's how you talk to me all the time. But maybe at the end of the day, you need someone that can handle that because that is who you are.
Well, we even talked about this recently because we did that photo shoot, and then there was a drag queen at the photo shoot who was like making some noise, and I turned around and I said, "Are you gonna leave?" And what I meant to say in my brain was,
"Are you planning on leaving because you're packing your bag and it's loud over there?"
Yeah, and if you're finishing packing your bag because you're about to walk out, we'll wait for you. We're happy to pause over here while you do that. That's the tone. That's what I wanted to convey to them. Like, if you need to do that, and then we'll start up with it. But I literally just snapped, "Are you going to leave?"
Here's the thing.
So I think I do that in my life in general. I sort of say, I go one step beyond what I actually am meaning to say.
You cut it down. You cut it down to like a more direct thing, which I appreciate from people.
But it can be perceived as rude. Yes,
and I feel that same way. Do you ever send an email? Sometimes I'll send an email and it's literally just the question that I want answered. There's no niceties. There's no good morning. How are you? It's literally like, hey,
where's the link?
Oh, yeah, or it's where's the link? Or it's like, what day do you need the stuff from me for? Right. Just tell me the direct information. They're like, well, I'm sorry to interrupt. And I'm like, no, I don't need nice. Just be like, give me a date. Straight up, give me the fucking day.
Circling back on this, I would like to talk to you about.
Yeah, it's never circling back. Okay. So
I want to let's take a break, but when we come back,
I want to talk about why you didn't pick. Never mind. We'll talk about it after the break. I'm still hungover.
Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off.
And we're back!
Yeah, so let's give a rundown of the contestants because people asked for a little recap. So we had 5 contestants. Contestant number 1
was a cutie from Houston.
Food heavy. No, that was the first person we eliminated.
The first person you eliminated was him, and you eliminated him because when asked where he would take you on a date and what he would order, the first thing he answered was 2 margaritas.
Yeah, and I was like, don't know the material. You don't know the source material.
Didn't do the research. This sober little bitch. So he was out quick because of that. But I will say he had a very good Chili's order.
Yeah, what was it? It was
Southwestern egg rolls. He wanted the spinach
and artichoke dip, which I love.
But then when I came down to like, okay, but what are y'all going to eat for the meal? He said,
he was like, more
of that. Yeah, and I was like,
I think he liked apps and booze.
Because I was like, Chili's have a full menu. Like, you couldn't even say like chicken and steak, surf and turf, shrimp.
She said, shrimp linguine with like a little garlic.
Stop. Shrimp is my favorite food when I'm hungover.
Have you watched Seaspiracy?
Oh, because they're all made of plastic now?
You just gotta stop eating fish food.
Well, what about
food
just
from
the
ocean?
I was like, okay, I can stop eating fish food. Okay, contestant number 2.
Right. Because don't say contestant number 2 because that's confusing. So first elimination, Chili's order, she seemed like a party girl. So that was not going to work. The second elimination,
Dontrell.
Oh, Dontrell. Yeah, who was so sweet. He had a headset
so cute. He has his own show. Where they talk about stuff. He got tripped up on the math question. When you ask a simple question of what is the most math you've learned or whatever? What's the hardest math?
He seemed really smart to me. Like his answers were really sort of analytical in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I asked, because I was like, oh, he seems like an academic. And I just wanted to know, like, some people are like, I did grad school. I did like statistical physics in grad school.
The thing is that I think that could have been a very easy answer, but I think that he was trying to like really give you an answer instead of just being like, yeah, I went to grad school for math or whatever.
Right.
He was like, oh, the hardest math. And he had to think about it. And he ended up on Matrix math. Well, and then I just started thinking about the Matrix. And like, is Keanu Reeves sexy or not? I can't tell.
That's a hard one because it's like a non-human look.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't quite tell. But for me, I always go to calculus, and it makes me think of please let me know if you know this reference, but there was like a boy band spoof TV show on MTV with a fake boy band group, and they sang a song, I know my calculus, it's you plus me equals us. Do you remember this song?
No, I don't.
I know my calculus. It's you plus me equals us. All right. Well, if you're listening and you know exactly what I'm talking about because it's a real life thing,
send me a real life fake thing.
Send me a Twitter link. Okay, so that was Dontrell, and then who got eliminated? Oh, and then we had our top 3, and we did like multiple rounds with them.
And then you eliminated Spencer. Well, and then at the end it was like top 3, and then you sent them all away, and then one by one we saw their faces. And the first one that you eliminated was Spencer, who I thought was going to win.
Spencer's so cute. Spencer lives in San Francisco, and Spencer got me on the John Mayer. Spencer was really too fast to reference John Mayer.
Is that really it? Is that all it was? Was it John Mayer?
For me, the singer-songwriter, guitar, like crooner, like that is not my vibe. Like,
but he said he didn't have a gag reflex.
He did. That's why I kept him around.
Yeah, well, because he stunted on number 1, Thomas, when he was like, why don't you answer the question first, Thomas, when asked about gag reflexes?
Yes. And I kept him around because, you know, I like sucking dick, but what I think would be really fun is to suck dick with someone.
And he liked that. His favorite sexual position was 69.
A 69 in.
It's weird how much I remember about these people. It's probably because I read everybody's full thing.
How did you feel? Did it feel like the most work you've done in like a long time?
No, it was actually easy. And I was like, I could really get into having more responsibilities.
Oh, you like a little, well, especially now that you're weed free, a little to-do list, a little task.
Yeah, it gives me something to do at night. And literally I was going through and reading those at night because I was like, oh, there's nothing to do, but I want to like be on my computer. So it gave me something to do. that isn't like sewing and doing that stuff, because that's kind of exhausting.
But Spencer was really cool. Does Spencer have a nose ring?
No, Spencer's just hot.
Oh, I thought I saw a nose ring.
Now,
okay.
The first person that we eliminated, there was a lot of questions in the chat Riley was his name, was if his head was bleeding.
What was that?
I think it was just his hair.
Like a tuft of hair had like fallen, and it was like hanging.
Because I followed him on Instagram, and when I go to Houston, we will hang out, but I don't think it'll be sexual. And he was posting pictures of himself, and there was no image of him like blacking or like bleeding.
You thought he was blackout drunk, fell down and bled?
I guess it's happened to me. Okay, so then the next person that you eliminated was contestant number 1, Thomas, who started very strong.
Okay, the answers in the beginning were, I'm going to bake you cinnamon rolls. The answers were, we're going to have a picnic with salami and provolone sandwiches.
Oh, the sandwich.
With pickles on the side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
and he just sounded like a very happy person.
Yeah. But then when things got a little sexual in nature, it was difficult for him.
He clammed up.
He started sweating. He wiped his forehead. It may have just been hot.
Did he look awkward? Like, did it look like he was uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's why I was like, are you nervous because there may be people that you know watching this? I think maybe at one point there was someone in the background, so like speaking so openly about your sexuality.
Oh, you think a boyfriend? You think it was a boyfriend in the background?
I can't remember if he's...
We didn't ask anyone if they were actually single, which I don't really care about. But
no, that's why we didn't ask. Because if they were there, who cares?
Oh, who cares?
And then our winner.
Well, let's just and then So Thomas said out of all the people is actually in LA.
Yes,
which is
we
interesting.
We are going to get cinnamon rolls from him.
Yeah, we should hang out and see Thomas.
Yeah.
We could do what they do on reality shows: go on a group date, get to know one person. Next.
Yeah, Thomas was fun. He
definitely got nervous, and that's what'd you say?
He definitely knows how to cook. Yeah, I think that's why you said no to him, was because there was some nervousness around something sexual. Even though his fantasy was the most fully realized, when poked and prodded, we got to the answer. It was like, he would like you to be the coach, and he injures his leg, and I've seen that porno.
And I would do some stretches on
him. And then I was like, and he was like, and I was like, but what do I know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like, and then we do the stuff. Okay, so let's get to our winner, whose name is Martin. And Martin started the call with us at 2 a.m. because he was calling in from Manchester,
which is where Juno Birch is from. And now
that's correct.
I did ask him if he knows Juno Birch, didn't I?
And he said he knows of Juno Birch, but he doesn't know Juno Birch. But this was crazy because from the very onset of the game, it was clear Martin was playing to win.
Oh, Martin was not going to lose today, honey. But the chat wasn't trying to make Martin a winner. They really wanted Thomas to win.
And that's so interesting because I feel like Martin really performed well. In the beginning, so just full disclosure, because I'm sure they're all listening because they listen to the podcast.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Girl, that's why they applied for the date. They listened to the show. But to me, Martin. Sorry, I keep now.
To me, Shaman. To me, Shaman.
The lady said go home.
The lady said, make me a clip art. I can't.
The lady said, watch me dance. But the lady said, watch my music video, but it's just going to be my backup dancers dancing.
Okay, but don't do that, because she is an iconic queen, and maybe because she can't move like she used to does not mean that we should just
Sweetie, I was living for the video, but I was also like, Diva, it's just there are a lot of shots of only the backup dancers.
Can we talk about Tina Burner's Clone Wars? So now
with Martin, it was like in the beginning, I perceived the conversation as trying a little too hard, but as the rounds went on, I was like, oh, he's just making himself known. Because he came to play, he came to win,
and he answered all the questions long form too. He said, here's my thesis and let me expand on it.
Honey, we learned about his grandmother being dead. We learned about his husky dog.
It's not a husky.
Tattoo. He said it was a
no,
greyhound?
I thought it was a husky. No, it's some sort of greyhound with black skin. Now
we learned about his roller boots. We learned about
his belly button tattoo. We found out about the jock strap the whole time. He made the jock strap known. He was like, "Well, I got on here because I got out of bed," and I was like, "Yeah, but you put a shirt. You got okay."
It was fun. Hearing his answers.
Here's
were fun.
The thing: is like I want to do one, but I can't.
We could do a best friend.
Meatball's best friend race.
Are you in the market for a new friend?
Yeah, because all of my close friends moved away. It's literally me and Nicole, and we haven't seen each other in a week. And so we were like texting each other all night.
Let's do a thing to see if you find a new internet friend.
Yeah, someone who's like shady and mean, but also does memes and can help me edit videos late at night.
So you want a clever assistant, is what you want.
Honestly, oh my God, that could be it. Meatball's assistant race, because I do need help around the house sometimes.
Oh my God, didn't Paris Hilton do a show like this?
She had a best friend show, and it was very strange.
Yes. Okay, so maybe our next live stream will be that, and then I want to get into some more sex stuff, where we learn about the way people do sex.
Yes. If you are a person that has a unique sexual talent or skill that you would like to do on camera.
And like, a penchant for education.
And making a little bit of coin.
Honey.
Because Mr. Hunger FF was not cheap. So we will pay you to do whatever you do. Say if you are a dominatrix and you would like to show us that. Or we've already done fisting. I don't know. What are some other sexual things?
Wax, torture, tie up, piss, all that.
All that. We're looking for you fucking nasties.
All right, let's go on a break. We'll be right back.
Congratulations, Martin.
Okay, we are back. And you know what I also think would be a fun internet date to do with Martin is like some sort of game or activity on Zoom. Not just sitting here and like chatting, but like, you know, like you can play a digital game with like a group of people.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I did it a couple times with Bitch Pudding. I've done it a couple times where it's like, it's not like a video game. It's like,
no, it's like they have like
the
internet
answer.
Scrabble or like trivia or whatever. Yeah, that would be a fun thing to do on a little Zoom date.
What was that word that that Star used? Acrid. Still never looked that up.
But that was about the smell of cum.
It was a taste of cum. But I still don't know what that word means.
Oh, it means like nyang.
Having an irrationally strong or unpleasant taste or smell.
Yeah,
pungent,
irrational,
bitter,
because cummies is supposed to taste good.
It's Latin origin. Okay. Now we're gonna wait. Is there anything else that we need to say about the dating game? Okay.
No,
now
I was really happy with it.
To some sex calls, fuck talk calls that we received. Here we go with our first call. It is in relation to a previous one call.
Hey, fucks. I have a fuck talk story. Well, it's more of a masturbation talk story. So your latest episode, when you guys were talking about the dragon dildos and the ones that lay eggs, reminded me of the time that I tried one. I actually bought one a few years ago when I was just curious about it because I saw a bunch of
You don't have to
terrifying
explain yourself.
So I bought one. I made the eggs. I didn't realize at the time that you were supposed to use unflavored gelatin, so I just used regular gelatin. And knowing that they're supposed to dissolve inside of you, I left them in there, and I got a yeast infection because I let them dissolve, and the sugars in there got a little too excited, I guess. So yeah, pro tip for anyone who's listening and wants to use one of those, use plain unflavored gelatin. Don't repeat my mistakes. Thanks. Bye.
Wait. And this was the first time I found out that you can get a yeasty up in your beastie. Beastie means beehole.
Oh, your beastie is your butt. Yeah, okay, so I was confused. I didn't know if they were talking about a pussy or a butthole.
I think it was butthole. I don't know. I hate to assume.
Secondly, remind me about the Jello. I always thought the eggs that those dragon dildos laid were like permanent, like silicone eggs, and you would shoot them out.
There are some that come with silicone eggs, but there are some people that like the feeling of the eggs being laid and staying. So you have to go buy unflavored, just, you know how you can get the sheets of Jello, or you can get a powder and it's unflavored, just Jello, no sugar, no flavor. You use it and you can add flavor to it. It's used in a lot of desserts.
Oh,
there's unflavored Jello, which is basically just horse hooves that has been ground down into a powder. Did you not know that Jello is just horse hooves? It's like glue. Jello and glue are basically the same thing. So yeah, so you can get unflavored Jello and then you put it in your booty hole. You make the egg yourself so that it dissolves in you. But because of the sugar, if there's any amount of yeast, it causes an imbalance inside of you. And the yeast eats the sugar and gets stronger. Stronger than yesterday. Now my hole is where the yeast likes to play. I am not a songwriter.
So you're saying at the end of this, our caller could shit out a sourdough bread starter?
Yeah, baby. And it'll be the most sour of those. Now, okay, this next call also has to do with that original phone call about the ass play. So please look up the second 7-second call.
Hey, you sloppy motherfuckers. I'm eating ass tonight.
Yeah!
I do believe that was the same caller, if I checked the numbers correctly. So they've figured out how to eat their partner's ass. Remember, the dragon dildo was a question of like, we're playing with the dragon dildo, but how do I
when Shalewa was on the show, it was like, how do we even get here to, like, I can do fingers, we can do all these other things, but how do I even get here to eat my ass? Oh, so you're going to eat your partner's booty hole. Good for you.
It's a booty hole.
Keisha, that's a booty hole. All right, I want to listen to this one.
Put it.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball. I'm just going to get right into it. I was boot nasty broke in college, and I was on Grindr one night, and I didn't really know, like, if this guy was serious. But he's like, hey, I want to buy your shorts from you. I want you to sweat in them a bunch. So I was like, great. I'll go to the sauna. I'll sweat in them, and then I'll drop them off at your house. This is my price point for them. And he said, okay, great. And then he texted me a little bit later because I was like, hey, I'm on my way. What's the address? And he sent me the address, and it was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Indiana. Like a good 25 minutes away from where I was.
Murder.
30 minutes, but like straight into the corn, nothing around.
Murder.
I was like, okay, gonna die, but I will do this for $100. And then he was like, hey, there's another thing I want you to do. And I was like, okay, what's that? And he's like, I'm going to wear the shorts, and I want you to kick me in the balls while I wear the shorts.
Murder.
And
Can I
like,
just hold on one second?
Double homicide.
Can I just say, gay people, we all have a story like this, right?
I've never been paid to kick someone in the balls. I've been paid to give a man a blowjob.
I have had these. Someone paid you for that kind of thing?
Yeah, and he also got mad at me. He was like, I'm paying you high price, like hooker price.
And he was like, this sucks.
And he was like, this was no good. I was like, listen, that's what we agreed on.
I guess what I'm saying is like, gay people are wild. I have had this kind of conversation with so many people about like selling articles of clothing and like doing insane things like, yes, I want you to piss in my ear. That's my kink. Like,
that seems like that's an infection waiting to happen.
We're just so weird. Anyhow.
Well, also, I found out on TikTok, before you throw your undies away, there's a lot of websites where you can just straight up sell them to the website.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all quit throwing them panties away. Someone will buy them.
Let's keep going. Also, I definitely know who this caller is.
It's going to cost more. And he said, how much more? And I said, just threw out a number. I was like, how about $250? He was like, absolutely, I'll do that for $250. I was like, shit, I should have got more money. But anyway, so then I'm driving in the middle of nowhere, Indiana. I lost cell service and just truly guided by a candlelight in the middle of a cornfield because I had to go behind a barn where he posted himself up against a truck,
This is
spread
scary.
himself wide, like past shoulder width, did a soft squat and leaned against the back of a truck while he put my shorts on.
Soft
and then
squat.
I took his probably like 2006 BlackBerry phone and I had to film it. And then 2 weeks later, he sent me the link on Pornhub and it has glowing reviews. So that's my little porn entry and how I made $250 by selling a pair of sweaty shorts to a man that I then kicked in the balls. And that's how I made it through college.
Okay.
And weaponized my BFA. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Did you hear? I weaponized my BFA. He learned those high kicks in theater and said, let me use them on some testes.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great?
Go off, Diva. I had a great time with you today.
I had a wonderful time today, too, even though I'm hungover. And you know what I'm about to do is see if anyone sent me money on Venmo so I could buy some fried chicken.
Ooh, fried chicken sounds good. I ordered an Italian feast to my house last night, but my meals, blah, blah, blah. Not doing meal prep. I'm not doing that yet.
Oh, God.
But I
Can I just say that you did start this Zoom call by saying, look how good my arms look.
I'm happy. I've been working out for like 2 months. They look better than they did 2 months ago.
Have you been cruising recently?
Cruising now. No. I've been tethered to this computer. I'm just working, constant working. I work out in the morning, then I sit at this desk for 8 hours, and then I go to bed. That's what my life is right now.
Well, you can spend one of those hours with Martin.
Yes, with Martin, who won the date. No, I was going to say I ordered
He
an
jerks
Italian.
off 7 times a day.
Oh my God, he does. That's what he said. God, that would feel like
raw meat.
Yeah. I ordered an Italian feast last night. So I got a pizza, a Caesar salad. I got a little ratatouille starter. I got some cheesy knots, and I got a linguine and a meat sauce.
Where'd you get this from?
All from this great restaurant in Pasadena. And that's what I do when I order food now, because now that's literally like 4 or 5 meals over the next 2 days.
Yeah. And you pay 1 delivery fee.
You pay 1 delivery fee, you give the person a nice tip, and then we literally got here and I had like a little of everything on the plate and it felt like I had gone through a nice buffet. And then I parsed it all out into different Tupperwares and I'm like, this is great. I can have like a salad with a little grilled vegetable and then a slice of pizza.
Ooh, baby, you living high.
Living high.
Living right.
Murder, double homicide. Well, thanks so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. We have new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. And this Friday, we have the amazing Tia Coffey.
Tia Coffey!
All the way from the UK. Joining us on the show to talk about Drag Race Season 2, UK. Drag Race UK Season 2. So yeah, if you want to call in and get your voicemail played on the air, you can call into 213-536-9180.
Why couldn't you sing like that on LaCroix Boy? Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball, or I'm Fat Dragon Meatball on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss a show, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
William Pitts. Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and 1 day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.